Hi and welcome to my channel. So the UK's political landscape has been more of a yo-yo over the last 5 years, with multiple prime ministers, cabinet reshuffles every now and then, ministers resigning, and literally just chaos. But that hasn't really ended because there is breaking news. And so if you're new to my channel, obviously you're welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, I do appreciate your time. And look, whatever the situation that is going on in the UK right now, you've got to focus on your own goals, you've got to focus on your own objectives, and you've got to focus on what you want to achieve for yourself and for your family. The reason I'm saying this is because I know that it's very easy to get sucked in on the YouTube news and updates and shocking news and breaking news and all of that. And you can very easily lose yourself in the midst of all of that because you'll be full of confusion and everything else. Please make sure that you're taking time to kind of debrief out of this situation so that you're reflecting on your personal circumstance and doing what is best for you as an individual ultimately. So if you haven't joined this family, take this opportunity to hit the subscribe button so that you're the first person to be notified every single day when I drop a new video on here at 10 a.m. prompt UK time. I dedicate my time to ensuring that you're the first person to be notified about the best opportunities that the UK has to offer so that you're not going for mediocrity. You're not just kind of scraping on the surface despite the challenges that it takes for all of us to get to the UK and be able to find ourselves in this beautiful, amazing country. So like I said, if you haven't joined the family, take this opportunity now and hit the subscribe button so that you can become one of us. So what are we talking about in today's video, by the way? The UK's immigration minister has now resigned. So this is something that is going to be very, very significant. And the reason why it's significant is because I've personally closely followed the policies and literally everything that has been implemented and yet to be implemented by this government. And so yes, it is definitely significant. And by the way, in case you're not aware, I do have a free newsletter. I've dropped the link in the comment section below where I share information about free visa sponsorship opportunities to move to the UK or to switch your visa if you're already in this beautiful country. I send that info directly to your inbox. It will drop your name and email and you're part of it. It's not going to take you up to 30 seconds to join the newsletter, and then I send that info to your inbox. Also, career progression opportunities. I'm passionate about career progression in this country because I started my own journey as a carer in a nursing home. I've done domiciliary care, support work, all sorts of jobs before I studied nursing as an international student. I've gone on to do 2 apprenticeships, and I work as an advanced nurse practitioner, which is the most senior clinical nursing position. So career progression is key. And when you look at the new government policies, rules and regulations and everything, career progression is something that is going to be crucial for all of us. Everybody that has always been in the UK and saying, oh, I don't need to progress in my career, who cares, I just need to work and do what I'm doing and go home. This is not the time, because many people will not be able to bring dependence to the UK if they are not progressing in their careers. As you know, there are now laws and rules about, not being able to bring dependence from 2024. And those people that will be able to bring dependence, they have to be earning at least 38,700 in order to bring dependence. If you're earning less than that, you won't be able to do so. And it's only through career progression that you can be able to earn that amount of money. So I send info about all of that as well to your inbox. You're also going to find my contact details obviously on that newsletter. There's my WhatsApp number, my email address. You can get in contact with me ASAP. If you're watching this and you've got any questions, obviously leave them in the comment section below. But if it's something personal, do feel free obviously to get in contact with me directly so that we can deal with it accordingly. So what is the impact of the immigration minister resigning going to have on everything? Truth about the matter is that obviously he was a huge advocate for the rules that have just been passed, to start in 2024. He actually came up with those rules. So it's a very intelligent gentleman. He was a solicitor before he got into politics, so he knows what he's talking about. He knows what the rules are, and he has raised his concerns severally regarding the high rate of immigration in the UK, but more so the higher rate of that net migration, which was over 700,000 people. And so bringing these laws that have been brought recently, the 5 laws, they're meant to help to reduce that net migration from over 700,000 to 300,000. And before the resignation, the minister was planning, in fact, I had watched an interview where he was saying that these measures were tough, but they were only a beginning. They were only the beginning of a journey, and that they were not tough enough to be able to bring the numbers down to those promised by the government during their manifesto, which means that he was basically saying we would need to put in more measures next year, come 2024, to make sure that those numbers come down even further, which means the current, rules and policies will bring down net migration to about 300,000, but that's not good enough because, as you know, the manifesto was just over 200,000, and so more measures would therefore be needed in order to bring it down, and that was the plan. But if you're watching this and you're not aware, I do have a private career coaching program where I offer personalized, tailored, individualized, and one-to-one guidance with getting free visa sponsorship opportunities to move to the UK or to switch if you're already in this amazing country. You're looking for NHS jobs, clinical jobs, non-clinical healthcare jobs, nurse, carer, you're looking for those nanny jobs, I can support you with that through my coaching program. If you check the description box below or the about section of this YouTube channel, you're going to find a link to join. Once you join, then we get started immediately with that journey. And by the way, if you missed the session that we had yesterday regarding the best jobs to apply, come 2024, the best UK jobs, you 100% want to check that recording, which is gonna blow your mind and give you ideas on which jobs you should focus on come 2024. Because as you know, all UK jobs are not the same. There are some jobs that if you apply, you will not be able to move your dependents to the UK, and there are other jobs that if you apply, then you will be able to move your dependents to the UK. So it is up to you as a candidate to make sure that you're strategic, you've got all the information that you need in order to make more informed choices. Think about your family, because the whole point that many of us move to the UK or move to other countries, doesn't matter whether it's the UK or any other country, is because we want to, kind of help our family situation. We've got kids, who wants to move without taking their kids eventually? Nobody. So again, that's why it is so crucial that you're having that information regarding those opportunities, and you know which opportunities will give you access to which advantages. It is absolutely crucial at this point in time. So that coaching program obviously is not for everybody. It's for the top 1% of people that, like me, are heavily invested in their personal and professional development, because I know that most of us want to succeed, want to excel, want to thrive, but we don't want to do any work. My program is for those people that are willing to put in the work, they're willing to make the effort, they're willing to be part of the journey, they're willing to be part of the process, they're willing to be patient to get those legit jobs the right way, which means working on your CV, working on your knowledge on the actual jobs, and what the jobs are about, interview preparation, practicing your skills, knowing what the job is about, so that when you eventually get visa sponsorship, your employer is not only pleased with you, but you are excelling in the job because you know exactly what is expected. And I think this is why many people feel disappointed, is because in the UK, is because they had no expectations about what the job would be about. So that's what the program really focuses on, making sure that you know what is expected of you, not only to progress in your career, but also to get those visa sponsorship opportunities if that is the position in which you are. So definitely join, and do, by the way, share this video with your friends, colleagues, loved ones, family members, so that they're aware of some of these opportunities that are available in the UK. And they don't only have to come as carers. We all cannot be carers. You know what I mean? That's where I started my own journey. But I mean, there are other opportunities that I have found out, and I'm like, oh my God, what's this there? Look at how much someone's paying, OMG, and all of that. And that's what it's about. That's what knowledge is about, and that's what that's one advantage that YouTube also gives you, but it's about you then implementing all of that. So obviously the minister's resignation is something that we'll see who the new minister is. The rules have already been passed, obviously they've gone through, and so we just have to adjust ourselves to the new rules and be able to make sure that we're exploring other opportunities that will enable us to achieve our goals. AKA, if you've got a family, you need to focus on those opportunities that will enable you come to the UK with a family. If you are somebody who is single, you haven't got a family yet, then obviously you're open to all of those opportunities that are currently recruiting. So ultimately, you know what your personal circumstance is best. You know, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to share some ideas with you. If you've got any questions, concerns, what's your personal circumstance? Have you got kids? How old are they? Which jobs are you applying for? What's your experience? Are you concerned about anything? Again, this is really the time to be reflecting, debriefing, and planning so that it's not too late. Because as you know, many of these laws aren't going to be coming into force until spring of 2024. So you've still got a little bit of loophole. You've still got a little bit of time to be able to position yourself and be successful. Why not? So again, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, by the way, like really, you want to hit the subscribe button now so that you are notified when I drop a video on here. Also join my newsletter. It's completely free. I've dropped the link in the comment section below, and get in contact with me. My details are there in the comment section so that, you know, we can get started really with supporting you to successfully achieve your goals and come through that journey. So I'm going to be updating you when we have a new immigration minister, obviously, because as of the recording of this video, we don't know yet who the new immigration minister is going to be. And check out this other video that I've linked up specially for you. I'll see you here.